What is up, guys? It's me, boy Kavis, and we are back again with another video, another Attack on Titan episode. And yeah, so before we begin, first thing I'd like to say, two things I was really happy to see this episode. First off, it was really good for me to open up this episode and we get the old Hanji back for a minute. You know, she's all goofy, she's laughing, she's saying, "What's up, guys? Hey, come have some tea, blah blah." She's fascinated by all the stuff going on in Marley. She's fascinated by the gun. It was really therapeutic for me to get that old Hanji back. We just get a bit of, you know, the old life that I know returned again. Second thing, just seeing Sasha potentially for the last time doing her thing, loving the food, just being silly and stupid. And yeah, it was really good to see Sasha one more time. Not gonna lie, when they were at her grave and Niccolo, is it Niccolo or Niccolo? I think it's Niccolo. And Niccolo is really upset, and then Sasha's dad comes along and then he's like, "Oh, you guys were a friend?" And Niccolo's like, "Yeah, I used to cook her food. I'll cook you food anytime." I cried like a bitch. Like, I was just sitting there, I was eating at the same time, right? I was eating some nachos and then I was just like right, like it was some sad shit, to say the least. Sasha's death, I still haven't fully recovered. I don't look at potatoes the same way anymore, so it was nice to get this little send off as we got to see that. So yeah, so moving on, this episode, I guess a bit of a slower one, but still very good in my opinion. I think Attack on Titan's really holding up, and I think it's really good to fill in the gaps that we missed and get backstory, because, you know, I had a lot of questions at the start of the season and they're slowly being answered. You know, why was Yelena suddenly working with the guys, blah blah blah, you know, what is Zeke doing? It was nice to get a bit of answers here and there. You know, it was also big that Eren finally revealed that yes, the founding Titans powers worked when mixed with royal blood, because obviously, like he said, I didn't want to reveal that earlier because his story would be, you guys might make her a Titan and do some shit just to make some shit happen. He was like, "I'm trying to protect her," and Levi's like, "I'm going to deal with you later, bitch." So he probably got another kick in the face then, from what we can imagine. But one thing we can also see about Eren is he has, so at the end of the last season, you could kind of see Eren was just depressed. Like, that guy was depressed. Like, he was like, wow, everyone over the sea is out to get us and hates us. I am depressed. Everyone is my enemy. Like, he was upset. And you can kind of just see it here. You know, you can see what's, because obviously the backstory, the flashback was from 3 years before the events that we're seeing currently. And you can see it back then, his mindset and where he was at and how he was already prepared to do what he was going to do in Marley. You know, talking about, well, to them, we are just some guys that turn into Titans and monsters. And it's true. You know, Armin was talking about how we might be able to do this peacefully, blah 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 blah, and Eren's like, "Yeah, but I'm a fucking Titan, GG." And that was just really worrying to see Eren's mindset at the minute. And, you know, there's definitely going to be some huge rifts caused, definitely between Armin and Mikasa moving forward. I think one thing that was really upsetting as well is you saw Armin mention about how it'd be possible to maybe do things peacefully. You know, the Marlians, they're just people too, blah blah blah. Like, these people that come over, you know what, it's cool. And that sort of lets you know how dire things were, because Armin wanted to do things peacefully, but we saw what he did in Marley. We saw that he did transform into the Colossal Titan and kill potentially hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands or how many people from that one thing. Like, this isn't something they wanted to do, but Eren forced their hand. Yeah, this is just moving forward. This is going to be huge. The repercussions from everything going on. And I guess one thing that kind of needs to be tackled, I guess, to talk on, like, just talking about, I guess, diversity in Attack on Titan, which is something you didn't really want to talk about. So quickly, I'll state, I don't really feel like anime as a medium doesn't really need to be as diverse, if you get what I mean. I feel like there's no real need for, like, diversity in anime, especially in some of there have been some really horrible portrayals of black people in anime. Like, they've been awful, and part of me feels like I'd rather there's no representation of black people rather than some of the representation we have seen of black people in anime. But if you are going to do it, I feel like the way it is done here is like the perfect way to do it. And obviously on Yankapon being a black man, Sasha's like, "Hey, why are you black, by the way?" He's like, "Because, you know, God wanted just variety, you want different kind of people, blah blah blah." Like, he said that was so much like the style and like the the confidence and just that, like I was really digging that. I was like, yeah, you fucking tell them, right? Like, yeah, just, you know, it's the spice of life, you get me? And I think the way it was done was really good, because obviously, I think it's like, I feel like that question kind of thing has to be questioned, right? Because for the people in Paradise, I don't think there aren't going to be any black people or people of different ethnicities. They're all just one homogenous race, I guess, because they're all Eldians that were sent from Marley. And yeah, so they're going to be one homogenous race. So obviously to them on Yankapon, it's going to be like, whoa, fuck, there are different types of people. So I think that was cool to really throw that in there. You know, it's a little throwaway thing, and I think I hope he has a bit of a bigger role moving forward. You know, that's not just it. I felt like that was really cool. Something I really like to see, in the way they implemented it was really good. So shouts to you, Attack on Titan. But yeah, I guess since this was a slow episode, there isn't too much to really talk about here for this one, but I really enjoyed it. I really like where Attack on Titan is going. It feels like every episode is like 10 minutes long, like just the way that it just rushes through. And I guess to me, I really like Zeke and Levi's interactions. Like, I really just like the fact that, like, Levi hates him, like absolutely hates him. You can see it, and he's literally ready to kill him at any moment, literally, because obviously this is the guy that took away Erwin from him and almost destroyed the scouts. So you even saw that when the higher ups were having that discussion, they were like, well, this is the guy that almost destroyed the scouts. Like, fuck this guy, I don't trust anything he wants to do. So yeah, I guess Zeke's plan, which, you know, they're going to be trying to put into motion so correct me if I'm wrong, it is to make all of the Titans in the wall, because obviously the wall's made of Titans, shake or wake them up to cause like a huge rumble and let people know the Eldians are devils or something like that. I was kind of like just wasn't paying too much attention when they were saying stuff like that, because I just couldn't, you know, the only thing I could concentrate was Eren's fucking abs. Like, you know, I was just like, Eren, where the fuck did that come from? You know, like, what kind of workout you been doing? Like, you need to throw some of that my way, Eren. You know, what's going on over there? But yeah, so it looks like the plan, I mean, they have what they need to put the plan in motion. I do believe, you know, they need the founding Titan and then a Titan with royal blood, and they have Eren now has the founding Titan, the attack Titan, and now the Warhammer Titan as well. So I believe they're kind of ready to get going, you know, but obviously they're currently in a state where they don't really trust the Marlians right now, which also brings back into debate, you know, of racism and whatever, because, you know, for the Marlians, it's just like Eldians, just like these dirty devils for no real reason, right? It's no real reason. Like, for people way beyond in the past doing certain things, they feel like they feel this way towards them now for no reason. Obviously the Eldians and Paradis are now experiencing the same thing, that we don't trust the fucking Marlians, right? So there's a really interesting debate over racism, whatever, to be had there. I think that's really cool that they're bringing this kind of thing in. It's just not like shoehorned in, and like, it's really organic, and I like the way that they're doing this. So yeah, I believe, you know, Zeke's plan is kind of ready to be put in motion, but they don't trust him right now. They don't trust the Marlians right now, you know, because things did go wrong back in Marley. You know, what was it that went wrong again? Oh yeah, the Cart Titan and Jaw Titan managed to escape Yelena's trap, which then led to Zeke having to throw more rocks than originally planned and stuff. So obviously they're a bit skeptical right now. Like, you know, did Zeke just want to kill some extra scouts? Did Yelena really want them trapped? You know, they escaped. So it's really interesting to see how that's going to develop. Like, it's a bit odd, I guess, to them. Like, why is Zeke suddenly on our side? You know, can we trust these Marlians? You know, it's just really like the soap opera of Attack on Titan, like the layers upon layers and layers and layers of like interactions. There's so much going on here, and I just want more. I seriously just want more. Part of me just wants to like sit and let a few episodes go by and then binge them, but I have to watch week to week, especially to avoid spoilers as well. So I have to watch week to week. I'm really enjoying this so far. I hope you guys are as well. Let's have a discussion in the comments. There's so much going on. I know there's a lot of stuff I probably forgot to talk about in this episode as well, because even though it was slower, there was a lot that was thrown at us. So, you know, I'm interested to see where things go, and I know you guys are too. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.